Okay. Hey guys, my name is Ralph,
And I'm Alex.
and this is Listentials Top 5s, where we pick a topic weekly and we discuss them in front of you for your enjoyment. So,
Enjoy.
this week's topic is Halloween/spooky movies.
Halloween is spooky,
Okay.
so spooky movies.
Alright, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is Would You Rather.
Would I rather what?
Would you rather?
Okay, that's a really good movie though. I
Yeah, it
really
was
enjoyed
on Netflix for a good amount of time. The short summary is the sadistic host offers a grand prize for 8 guests who come over to his dinner party and participate in a game. Extreme version of Would You Rather.
It's not fun.
It escalates very quickly.
Yeah. It's like, would you rather put your head underwater for 2 minutes or get all of your teeth ripped out? I was just like, well, I don't know. I kind of need a root canal, so.
I mean,
might
it's
as
free,
well.
right? I get money for it. What's your number 4?
My number 5
Oh,
is Saw 1 to 5. They're very entertaining to watch, very gory. I don't mind gore. I don't like jump scares. The ending for the first 2 are really good. And honestly, I feel like the people who make those movies definitely have, like, problems.
yeah. I mean, do you think they go to therapy?
No, I think the movies are their therapy. What's your number 4?
Now it's number 4. My number 4 is any of the Paranormal Activity videos. Movies. Any of the movies. Unlike Ralph, I like being spooked. I like being scared. Love jump scares. I can handle only so much gore. I'd rather be scared constantly. And I believe in ghosts. Ghosts are real.
Ghosts are not real, Alex. God. That's so trivial in, like, first grade.
Have you had experience with ghosts?
No.
So you can't say
Vampires are real, though.
You,
Do not argue this point. They're
well,
real.
I'm gonna argue it because they're not.
Yes, they are.
No.
There's a reason.
Reason for what?
All the myths and legends.
But what
in
about ghosts?
The Near East. Ghosts? Pff, ghosts are just hoaxes. My number 4 is Cabin in the Woods. And it's just very entertaining to watch. It starts out as your stereotypical, horror movie that takes place in the woods. And they're like, oh, we have to kill these people. Like the bad guys, obviously. And then as the movie progresses, you learn that, like, all these events are happening and that if they don't kill the people, all of the world will be, like, destroyed.
It brings the world into it?
Yeah, the world gets destroyed. Like, actually, it's like a whole conspiracy. Like, the government is actually, like, setting this up. Yeah, it's nuts. And the ending is just really funny. Because, like, all you see is it goes from, like, people in masks trying to kill them to, like, just all of these monsters coming out and just destroying the world. Like, there's, like, this 20-foot, like, giant. He's just wrecking everybody.
Just wrecking.
Wreck it, Ralph. I'm gonna wreck it. I'm gonna wreck it. What's your number 3?
Babadook is my number 4.
You're
Yeah.
3. You're number 3, Alex.
I can't do this!
Alex can't do numbers.
Can't do anything. So now my number 3 is the Babadook. It was on Netflix for a good amount of time as well. It's spooky, a lot of jump scares. It's like mystery as well. And on top of that, there's a lot of symbolism. It just has all my favorite into one movie. What is your number 3?
My number 3 is Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. And it does not sound like a horror movie because although it has a lot of it has a few jump scares and it's, like, very gory, it's more like a comedic take on horror movies. Like, the idea are these 2 friends, Tucker and Dale, are in the woods and they're, like, in their cabin and they're just, like, doing everyday tasks, like cutting down wood. They're, like, fixing the cabin up, and these kids think that this cabin's haunted because they just keep on dying for some unknown reason. Like, there's one part of the scene where one of them is trying to attack Dale and he's, like, going at him with, like, an axe, and Dale just, like, bends over, and, like, so the guy trips and he just, like, goes head first into, like, one of those tree cutters, and so the
bad guy? Or?
The college kids.
Oh.
But these poor guys aren't doing anything wrong. They're just going about their lives, and I'm like, this is just amazing.
Do you have a thing for cabins and woodses?
No, I just think they're funny because I don't like cabins and woodses. That wasn't words.
Yes, it was.
English is difficult. Okay. What is your number 2?
My number 2 is Amityville Horror. It's a classic.
Say my number 2 is Amityville Horror.
We should freeze frame that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I love it. It's right by my house. It's 20 minutes away, so like sometimes we like drive there and it's like, ooh, scary.
Spooky, scary. It's just a classic. It's another ghost story.
Yeah. It's a cool movie. So I already said we both have this same number 2, so.
I guess I'll go with my number 1. My number
No,
1.
no, our honorable mentions.
Honorable mention. Okay. But yeah.
I love it. It's right by my house. It's 20 minutes away, so like sometimes we like drive there and it's like, ooh, scary.
Spooky, scary. It's just a classic. My only well, okay.
Just say them. Just can't decide.
My honorable mention is not a movie, but it is the 3 a.m. music video from Eminem.
Okay, cool.
Why are you even doing this with me? You're so
I don't-
uninterested in everything I say.
Yeah, it's about right. My honorable mention are everything related to Scooby-Doo. The movies, they're fantastic. The TV shows, they're fantastic. Fantastic. The crossover episodes with the Harlem Globetrotters, fantastic. I'm very...
Scooby-Doo, it should be my honorable mention as well. They're just so good.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Alright.
Are you gonna go
No,
all
I'm
the way?
not doing the whole song.
Alright, okay.
Copyright
so,
infringement.
good point. Okay, so my number 1 is The Sixth Sense. Do you have anything to say?
No. Although I do have a question. Is it about like a nickel and penny, like in their adventures in the bank? That was a cry for help.
So,
Okay, finish up.
The Sixth Sense is not about a nickel and a penny.
Oh, it's not?
No, it is not. It's about a kid with the sixth sense other than his 5 normal senses. And that sixth sense is seeing ghosts.
What? Well, of course it's a movie because ghosts aren't real. She's getting very angry with this.
Yeah,
I love
because
this.
they're real.
No, they're not.
I can tell you extensive ghost stories.
I don't want to hear them. Okay, so my number 1, of course, is Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, no, that's just a great movie. Anthony Hopkins is fantastic.
It's a classic.
It's a great movie.
I still haven't seen it, but I'm gonna see it this Halloween.
No, awesome movie. Acting is awesome. Movie is just like keeps you on edge. And
Were you
just-
spooked?
I was very spooked.
Was it like 10
gave
out of
me-
10 spooks?
It gave me a spook.
Just a spook or 10 out of 10 spooks?
All right, on a spooky meter, I'd say it's a solid 12 spooky. Yeah.
12 spooks.
It was spooky. It was spookyful.
spooky.
Spookyful. So those are our opinions. Those are our lists. Please feel free to comment yours below.
Yeah. Our next video is gonna be regular movies.
Our favorite 5 movies.
Favorite 5 movies.
Click the subscribe button below and
The bell notification so you
Yes.
get notified when we post.
also follow us on Twitter.
Bing.
Bing. We tweet some funny stuff.
And I think we're working on an Instagram.
Yes, we are working on an Instagram. Follow us. Follow for follow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I think it's just gonna be the same thing as our Twitter. I think we're gonna make it by the time we post it. So ding.
Ding.
Over here.
Ding. Ding. So long.
Farewell.
I need to say goodbye.